Open your eyes. Excellent. Now tell me, my child, what do you see?
Nothing. I can't see anything. Am I blind? Oh God, I am. I'm blind.
Calm, my child, calm. You see just fine. You see all there is to see.
Was that?
It is I, child. You can call me Asha. We reside here in the void. I will be your guide in here, as I have been to many others that came before you. Do you remember yourself?
I am Fidelia.
Good.
Am I?
Yes. You no longer dwell in the realm of the living.
And what are you?
I am Asha. Nothing more, nothing less.
Your voice. I can almost recognize it.
Almost.
Yes. It's like I've known you before. When I was, you know.
Alive.
Yes. Alive.
I see.
Who are you?
I'm afraid that question has already been answered. Come now. You must meet the void.
Stop!
Stop!
Sorry.
Darkness cannot wait for you, Fidelia. It is too great to await your courage or hang on your whim.
I don't remember my death. I don't know how I died.
You need not worry about that. It matters no more.
It matters to me.
You are here now. Nothing before matters. Nothing after will matter.
What if I don't want to be here?
Then you wouldn't have ended up here in the first place, would you, Fidelia? You are exactly where you're meant to be. I know you can feel it, Fidelia. It was darkness you sought, and darkness you have found. Why deny it now? No harm will come to you here, Fidelia. Just like you always wanted. Just like you looked for.
No harm?
No harm. You called out to the darkness, and the darkness answered. Now, come, child. Here.
A gate?
A window. The window of life. Where you will project what remains of you to the life you once knew.
I thought none of it mattered.
It does not. But it still exists. So do the people in it. And they exist in pain. A pain that is unseen to most. But not to us.
That's what's through this window? My world? My life to be gawked and looked at?
Not only to look, Fidelia. End their pain. Whisper to them. Lead them to their salvation. Call to them, Fidelia, like you were called to once. Liberate them from the chains of existence.
How?
You belong to the void in its darkness now. Let it guide you. Then unleash that darkness upon them.
I am not sure if I'd want that.
You did once. Before. Why wouldn't you, Fidelia?
I thought what came before didn't matter.
It is how you purposed yourself your whole life. You wanted your mortal soul to be consumed so you could find peace. Here it is. Will you not accept it?
Go
on, Fidelia. Speak your mind.
Yes. Yes, I will.
Lead them to darkness. Cease their pain. Seize their pain. Good work, my child. I see you have opened your first window.
More like it opened itself. I didn't do a thing. I don't even know these people.
Is that so? How curious. Are you certain?
I don't know anybody that's FBI. Are they detectives?
It would seem our master has a unique plan in store for you.
What plan?
He wants you to keep an eye on them.
Why them?
Through his darkness, I sense a defiance in these two. They mean to obstruct his grand design.
A grand design that could be obstructed by two government agents might be flawed in itself.
Careful, my child. Do not allow your once mortal mind to wander to our master's design. He is inevitable. As such, these mortals stand only to delay.
I only wish to help His Dark Majesty. It's not like I can do anything from here. I don't even know who they are.
Don't you sense anything when you look at him? A connection of some kind?
No. Nothing.
What about her?
I don't know. She... That's odd.
Go on.
Oh, that's strange.
What do you sense?
I can't really tell. It's as if I understand how she feels.
Good. Now follow that feeling.
Everything all right, Ava?
Fine. Just a headache.
You were saying?
Yeah, I had the victim ID'd. His name is Victor Seltzer, a senior accountant for KPMG. No previous criminal record.
Sir. Ma'am.
You got anything for us, Falcon?
I had a chat with the forensics team. Victim was exposed to extreme heat while in chains, in what seems to be a cult-related ritual.
What cult?
They call themselves the Endseekers. I've checked in with the archives department, and it appears as though they've performed similar rites in the UK and all throughout Europe.
How do we know they are the same ones?
They always leave the same book and an immolated victim in the crime scene.
Can I see the book?
Here you go, sir.
The Book of Darkness. Are there any known religions connected to this?
Well, there are many cults that follow something related to darkness. I just don't think any of them come with a book like that.
I took a quick look. First thing it describes is their sacrificial ceremonies. It's disturbingly detailed.
You said the previous murders all took place in the UK.
And Europe.
So these lunatics decided to travel across the pond?
I'm not sure what intel our counterparts in Europe might have on these guys.
Well, to me it seems like they're expanding their activities.
Possibly. Anything else, Falcon?
No, sir. I'll get the body loaded.
Thank you, Falcon. You do that and get going. We'll join you after the autopsy.
Yes, sir. Ma'am?
Ava,
Yes?
do you know if we are the only agents assigned to this case?
Yeah.
Then who the hell is that?
No idea.
Hey, you can't be here, sir. This is a crime scene.
A crime? A crime of unspeakable brutality, I suppose.
Do you live here, sir?
Forgive my manners, but it has been a long flight, you see.
Your accent. You're from the UK.
Indeed I am. Agent William Enfield, AMI. I'm guessing you didn't get the memo.
No, we most certainly did not. And what the hell is an AMI?
Is it a branch of MI5?
Oh, no, I'm afraid it is much more boring than that.
What does it stand for?
Can we see some ID, please?
Quite certainly you can, sir. There you go. And as for your question...
Administration of Metaphysical Investigations. Is that a real thing?
Well, I heard the FBI has an excellent identity and document frauds department. So you tell me, detective.
It seems legit to me, Charles.
Perhaps. would require further analysis. Be as it may, Mr. Enfield, this is our case, and we are not notified regarding a joint agency operation.
I wouldn't have mind waiting until you clear that up with your superiors, but due to the delicacy of this case, I believe we should act as quick as we can.
The case? Wait, what do you know about it?
Ava!
I know that it hasn't made the headlines yet, and that you intend to keep it that way. A wise move. You wouldn't want to display a cult to the public, especially one that seems to be on a recruitment crusade.
Recruitment? How can you tell?
The book, Detective. It is not just an MO or a signature. It is a manifesto. And to all who will listen, it is practically an invitation.
Who did you say you were?
You can call me William, but please, if you're going to cooperate on this, I need to show you something. Rather urgently.
I think he wants us to follow him.
And are we gonna just follow the random British guy that appeared out of nowhere?
Well, this is an investigation, Charles, and he is a person of interest, so yes, following him would be following a lead of some kind.
This organization of yours, does it operate under a section of the Scotland Yard or MI5?
Well, they are aware of our existence.
Unlike us.
Hold on, so you are not working for the British government?
No, not directly, but they're also aware of our existence.
Right.
Do you share intelligence with them?
Yeah, sometimes. On cases like this.
Like what?
Cases of supernatural potential.
Supernatural? I mean, yes, they are a cult, and they seem creepy as fuck, but we have hundreds of them here in the States. Most of them are just a bunch of racist clowns playing dress-up.
Well, I'm sure most of them are.
Are you suggesting this cult, the,
Endseekers.
Yes. Are you implying that they're related to a supernatural occurrence of some sort?
Implying? No. I know they are. I'm guessing your partner wouldn't be very fond of that notion.
Depends.
And what does it depend on?
Do you have any proof to back up that kind of a theory?
Well, I have something.
What is this place, Enfield?
A storage unit, Agent Maynard.
I mean, besides the obvious.
Unlike our counterparts in the Yard or MI5, we never had a very big budget to organize vaults or safe houses, so we had to get a little more ingenious with our concealed goods.
Fancy way to justify being cheap.
Perhaps.
You didn't answer the question, though. What is this place?
Right. Well, I guess you can call it a base of operations.
You work in here?
No, not very often. My work keeps me traveling around. I use this place to store some documents and inspect them when necessary.
Like the proof you mentioned.
Yes, exactly.
Can we see it?
Of course, that is why I brought you here.
Well, where is it?
We have a mole within their cult. Yeah, here it is. This is the recording she provided last time you were able to contact her.
My fellow Charachors, a long dark path we have traversed, an exiled life we have led, a lightless future have we sought, and here we stand, ready to initiate another soul for the service of darkness. Charachor Fidelia, step forth.
I am yours to lead, my lord.
And into the darkness I shall lead you. Kneel. Are you ready to follow the path unseen? To free yourself from the burning light of life?
I am ready, my lord.
You will set a great example for us all, Charachor Fidelia. Submit to the chains one final time, and I will lead you to your liberation.
Yes, my lord.
It is my duty to direct you to a righteous path, to cleanse you from the chains of this world. Pour it! Say it, Fidelia. Do you seek it?
I seek the peace he will bring upon me. I seek to be liberated from this mortal prison. Free me, my lord.
May great Karasan bear witness to your sacrifice. Let her fading light rise and join the darkness beyond and be one with it. May she serve our Lord Karasan and spread his truth to this world of deception. Let this sacrifice fill his realm and satisfy his darkness. And when his days of glory arrive, may he show mercy upon us.
This is fucked up.
It is. And this is not the end of it.
He shall be satisfied, and in his satisfaction will lead us to his realm. Bring the wires.
What the hell is this now, Enfield?
For your sake, mighty Karashan, we have delivered a new soul to serve you. Please see our humble sacrifice and accept this spirit to serve you in your void.
Tell me, my child, what do you see?
Nothing. I'm blind.
You see just fine. We reside here in the void.
Karashan the Sublime has allowed our sacrifice into his realm. Rejoice, children of darkness!
I don't understand.
That was the one they burned. Fidelia, wasn't it?
I believe so.
But how? She died.
Indeed. She was burned to death as a part of their ritual.
And who was the other voice? Asha.
Asha, the guide spirit of the void.
The what?
A servant of Karashan, god of the dark realm.
How do you know about these?
The Book of Darkness, of course.
Of course.
Oh, like the one we found on the crime scene.
Yes, exactly like that. I have more copies of that than I would want to. Unfortunately, they are very easy to come by when you're dealing with the Endseekers.
Like immolated bodies?
Is that a part of their ritual?
Well, yes, and yes, many fates relate the burning of the body with the passing of the soul to a different domain. You know, like rising smoke, reaching to the heavens, to the world beyond.
Yeah, but that's after somebody dies. Burning them alive is a totally different thing.
In the Endseekers' case, it is meant to send them into Karashan's realm. Being burned alive represents one's willing surrender to darkness by releasing their last light. Like the one you heard in the recording.
Can you prove the authenticity of that recording, Mr. Enfield?
You can take it and test it yourself, Agent Maynard. But I have no reason to lie to you.
Well, would you mind explaining what the hell that was, then?
But I thought it was quite clear.
Someone was burnt to death, and then that same person talked as if nothing happened to her. What are we supposed to believe in here? Did she came back to life? Contacted us from the beyond? What was it?
More like they contacted her.
They? The occultists?
The Endseekers, yes. That's why they brought in the wires, to contact the void, the dark realm I mentioned.
Does that make any sense to you?
I'm not sure yet.
Look, Mr. Enfield, I don't know what this recording is, but we can't do anything with it before its authenticity is verified. By
all means, Agent Maynard, you go run your tests.
Can you share any details regarding your informant?
I'm afraid I can't. I'm not allowed to share anything about that.
What are you allowed to share then, other than that messed up recording? What are you looking for inside that thing?
Here, take this.
A beeper.
The Endseekers will receive an important cargo tomorrow. My organization evidently lacks the jurisdiction and resources to apprehend them, but you are the FBI.
What cargo?
Port Newark, a freighter named Dragon hailing from Lyon. They will unload a grey container around 4 a.m. on Gate 7. Inside, you will find the evidence you're looking for. If not, dump the beeper. I won't try to contact you again.
And what will we find in this supposed container?
I'm not entirely certain, but I know it's of utmost importance to the Endseekers.
Just another lead that you can't share any solid facts about, and you are asking us to organize a surveillance op to arrest some people with that lead.
Oh, I don't think I can ask you to do anything, Agent Maynard. But once you authenticate the recording and check my papers, perhaps then you'll reconsider.
And what will you be doing about these Endseekers in the meanwhile?
Well, I shall try to find them, and bring about the end they so seek.